So a couple weeks ago, I got a new kitchen appliance set. So when they removed the microwave to put in a new microwave, we had this gap right here. So I'm just doing a little bit of touch up tile work, and I'm not using any of the mortar and all that other stuff that you use to put up tile. So what I'm doing is what I did was I use a marker, a Sharpie, and just color that part in. And I bought a pack of towel that was close to what I have here. So I am cutting. First I did is I cut, measure, and now I'm using Gorilla Glue construction adhesive to fill in the gap right here. So this is what we got so far. All right, put in the first piece. Now it's not enough space for two. So what I'm trying to do is like go up a little bit. So when you're standing back, you won't see the big difference. So that's the best I could do. I don't know. So this is what I'm doing to try to fix it so it won't look so noticeable that something is missing. So we'll see what happens next. And I'm not putting them close to each other. It's like a two hairline gap between each of them because when I measure it out, it had like maybe a half an inch gap on the end. So I'm trying to um, measure them out so it won't be that half an inch on the end. So I'm going to try to use different sizes and different colors as well. You want to clean up the edge of them with the edge, so that's what I'm cutting off. I got two pieces left, so what I'm going to do is check them before I apply them. Check the spacing of that again. Be sure they will fit in here quite nicely. Okay, that's good. Let's see. Let's see if I got another piece. Might fit better. I think I'm gonna go with that longer piece. I think the longer piece on the end will be better than these two smaller pieces. So I'm gonna go with the longer piece. Okay. So we cut these back in off the edge there. Cut those little edge pieces off. Yeah, I got them on my hand. So you cut those off so it could be what's up. The last piece that is going in. So we can get there. So that's how I clean that up a little bit. Still a little bit. We really don't need that much because this is like construction adhesive, heavy duty. So you don't really need that much. But I like to make things. So I'm gonna just put a bit in here. Yep. That's it. Maybe you can see that. This last piece on. What I'm gonna do is take my marker and go between here a little bit to try to darken up that space a little bit. Trying to mask it. That's quite a little bit. And I have to move it a little bit before it dries so you can adjust the towels as necessary before it actually dries. So it gives you a little bit of time to work with it to adjust the spacing so it can look a little bit more uniform. Yeah, that actually works out great. Ooh, like that fell on the counter, not behind the stove. I had one that already fell behind the stove. So, this one. This one here. Hold it for a second. That looked good. All right. I fill in the gap. So there you have it. I fill in the gap. So here we go. And that's the finished result. So my 1 inch gap is now a quarter-inch gap, maybe. I'm happy with it. This pack was $12, and this here I think I bought it for $6 or $7, but I use it to tighten up a whole bunch of stuff. So now I just gotta clean up my mess and let that dry, and that's it. So now when I'm sitting down at my countertop, um, I don't have to see that big old white gap under there. And the little bit of gap you can see is like, I think I'm gonna take, and then I use this Sharpie to fill in the whiteness so it won't be so white under there. And I just, scribble. And that's what we got. Cool. Proud of myself. Peace.